Hello friends. Please forgive the voice. My microphone stopped while filming this and I'm still learning how to edit and voiceover on my videos. I kind of like this voice, but let me know what you think in the comments. While you're down there, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Today we are making a beef pho. It is traditionally a Vietnamese soup with French and Chinese influence. There are documentaries about the origin. I will be roasting some beef bone, some oxtail, and some ginger root and onion in the oven. I will be making the broth with my homemade beef stock and homemade beef broth. It typically takes a good 10 to 12 hours to make a good pho broth, but I have already boiled beef bone for 10 hours to make the stock, and it has all the good marrow and collagen in it. I am adding about 1/8 cup of fish sauce. There are better brands, but I have a lot of this to use I found on a clearance sale and couldn't pass up. I will be toasting my spices, which are black peppercorns, star anise, cinnamon sticks, clove, and cardamom. Start the spices, but don't add the cardamom until the others are almost done toasting because they burn fairly quickly. To give it a little kick, I am also adding a few Thai chilies. This is where I'm either explaining my next move, or I'm considering a new career as a band director, but I'm not sure which. Let's move on, shall we? My bones and oxtail, as well as the ginger, onion, and garlic, are all roasted and ready for the pot. Next, I'm going to toast the spices. Let's speed things up a bit to keep you from getting bored.
Okay, we're back to finish this thing up on pho. For my broth, I cook my broth down, and I actually had something to do, so I ended up putting it in the fridge overnight and letting it set, which is fine, because if you do that, it gives it a chance to cool off. It'll clarify the broth a little bit, and it'll bring all that the beef fat in it up to the top and solidify it, so you can pull that out, so then your broth is more clear and has no fat in it. So I've got my noodles right here in a bowl, my rice noodles. They're over here soaking. Those generally soak about half hour or so. I pre-cooked some shrimp. I've got some fish balls, and it's beef pho, so we're using beef. And we're going to garnish with some bean sprouts, some Thai chilies, and some basil. Now with the basil, for pho, Thai basil is the best. I went to the Asian store and forgot to buy Thai basil. So I'm going to use sweet basil because sweet basil is better than no basil. We've got our broth getting ready to boil. Now when we build our pho bowl, we want that broth just boiling hot, because pouring that broth onto that, this is really, really thinly sliced meat, and pouring that broth onto that meat is what's going to cook it. So we got our water ready. Let's go ahead and get us some noodles that we can cook down. And let's do this thing. Well, these should only take about a minute or two, because they've been hydrating for, well, about 30, 45 minutes. Well, these have been on about 30 minutes. Should only take them about a minute or so. Pho is one of my favorite things. Could probably used a bigger pot, but I got all my pots being used right now. I don't know if you can see over there. I got a whole nother project going on. I'm making dim glass. Chunk our noodles in there. I'm gonna lay some beef in there. These are really, really super thin cut strips. Need to find like a butcher to cut these ultra thin for you. And if you can't, then maybe freeze your meat. About anything will work. Freeze your meat till it's about half frozen. And then lost my balls. And then it'll be easy to slice super thin. Okay. Our broth is boiling. Ladle that over the meat. It'll cook the meat. I wish I could show this to you. Couple of chilies. A few sprouts. There we go. Yeah, trying to get a good picture. And that, my friends, is a really nice bowl of pho. Happy cooking.